spine is erect. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and touch our thumb and middle two fingers rested on your knees, and we'll go ahead and start with chanting of Om 5 times. So let's take a deep inhalation. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead. And now we're going to start with deep inhalation and exhalation, also known as Pastrika Pranayama. Okay, so again, just sit as you're sitting, comfortable, and we're going to start taking a deep inhalation. First, realize that you are an energy soul consciousness making this body work. When you understand that you are the master of this body, whatever you do becomes very powerful. So, with that focus and concentration, we'll go ahead and take a deep inhalation and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll do this for 5 minutes. So, as you inhale, just imagine and visualize I, the soul, all the power, healing energy that I need is coming via inhalation. As I exhale, I'm releasing all the toxins, any negative energy, any bad gases, carbon dioxide. There's so much inside, baggage, as we should say, we're holding. So we're releasing that. So when we do the breathing exercises, it's a very conscious, alert state of breathing. Yeah? The awareness of who I am and what I'm doing to make this body work. Okay, so with that focus, each inhalation becomes very powerful. Because when I'm the master of this body, imagine what the master can do to these organs, each and every cells of your body. As we are inhaling and exhaling, it's very important. That's why when we inhale, the oxygen that we receive actually sustains us, right? Each and every cells receive the oxygenated blood, and we are able to do any actions. But without that breath, we will not be able to do that. This body actually has no existence. So the breath itself is a life. When it enters and when it departs, it's the exhalation. So the period in between of each inhalation and exhalation is my awareness and my thoughts. Yeah? How powerful are my thoughts? Because if the seed is powerful, if I say I'm perfectly healthy, it's a pure high vibration thoughts, right? And those vibrations actually is giving you the body, the immune system that we all need today. Immune system is not just taking care of your respiratory, your lungs, your heart. No, it's the holistic approach of healing the body. Yeah? It's the mind, body, and soul. So you need to understand that when I inhale, it is my responsibility of what thoughts and emotions I'm creating. If they're powerful, then your physical body itself is fixing all the ailments that we ourselves have created. As I always say, if we are the creator of any problems, not just physical, but whether it's mental, relationships, work related, if we are the creator, then we should be able to destroy it with high, powerful energy. So when I listen to these beautiful vibrations, elevated thoughts, the breathing itself sustains and sends the signal of peace, love, compassion, and kindness. That's why when you inhale, the oxygen sustains you, and we take out anything that is bad gases, carbon dioxide, anything that is bad, your body will automatically exhale. But sometimes, although your mind wants to let it go, we hold on to things very tight. We don't want to let it go. It is our doing. But if you let it go, you will see the energy flow. And that's why when we see 7 chakras, when they're aligned, meaning I myself have blocked those chakras. So I cannot have anybody else fix those blockages that I myself have created. With knowledge, with understanding, with compassion, with letting go, I let these energies flow in a proper direction and channel. Okay. And relax. Wonderful. So that was 5 minutes inhalation and exhalation. Now we're going to do 5 minutes of Kapalbhati. Okay, forceful exhalation. Just remember when you're doing this, you are empty stomach for at least 2 to 3 hours. And also, if you've had a surgery in the midsection, try to avoid this for at least 3 to 6 months. If you're pregnant, you cannot do this breathing. So just make sure a few precautions. Other than that, we are ready to go. So if you're joining for the first time, you're not sure how to do it, we're just exhaling. The first breathing involved inhalation and exhalation. The second breathing is just exhalation. Yeah, releasing anything that we're holding on. It's simple as that. Every second, exhale. So you can put your finger right below your nostril and see if you can feel the air. If you can feel the air, you can tell you're doing it right because the midsection will automatically go in. So let's continue in that rhythm. This breathing is also known as fire of breath. Anything you put into fire gets burned. Hopefully it gets burned, right? So anything that we want to burn today, let's go ahead and as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and burn everything that we should not keep. So again, using your mind and intellect, creating lots of pure positive vibrations and releasing anything that we no longer want today. Just continue to release. And as you're doing this, because of your state of awareness and alertness, you will know exactly what our weaknesses are. Yeah? We want to burn weaknesses, not strength. Nobody will ever say that I have this power and I want to burn it. No. So it is the weakness that we want to burn. It is the fear that we want to burn. It is our negative habits, thinking, negativity, all of that that is not giving me my original state of peace that I am, the being that I am. Yeah? We're so busy doing that I have forgotten myself. That's why we're called human being, not doing. So when we understand what is the being, that consciousness, that awareness is always peaceful, always loveful, always pure. But because we have these layers of impurity over time, years, sometimes even birth after birth, those layers are actually not letting us shine, not letting us be who we are. Please continue exhaling because it is your actions that is going to give you the benefit. Of course, by listening, you get lots of benefit, but we are here also making sure that the mind and body is healing. So, with mind, we're going to plant lots of pure, positive thoughts, vibrations. And then with the actions, what we are doing is we're watering that plant, the seed. Yeah. And then as you grow further and further, your transformation happens because you're watering it every day. And that's why when you do breathing or when you're fasting or when you have any determination, it is not a short term determination. It has to be something that you do every day. Just like we eat every day, we sleep every day. We don't do once in a while. Same thing, we are energy. We need to experience, we need to do actions. We need to remember the highest source where we have come from. When we realize that we are His children, playing our part, and when we play that part, we have to do the best that we possibly can. 5 minutes of continuous exhalation will make each and every organs in your midsection exercise. So even if you're in medical field, you can understand that majority of the organs that are impacting us today in any sort of ailment are in the midsection. Your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, your stomach, your whole um, bowel, everything is run by the midsection. And if that has any problem, then the imbalance will come. So we just finished 5 minutes of forceful exhalation. Very easy, very simple. And sometimes when we're doing in a group, it makes it much more easier. So when you're doing by yourself 6 days a week, just make sure that you can put a nice, beautiful music or you can listen to anything that will actually make and uplift your thought power, your vibrations, and you can finish the breathing. It's very simple, yet very powerful. Okay, as they say, things that we have to do are very easy, but we make it difficult. So even exercising is very easy. Breathing exercises very easy, but the discipline part is the hardest. So it's not what I have to do, is just getting to it is the hard part. And once you determine you do it every day, it becomes very easy, believe me. Okay, our next breathing, we're going to do this again for 5 minutes. And again, it's very easy, alternate nostril breathing, also known as Anulom Vilom. So we use our right hand, close the right side, inhale through your left. And then close left, exhale right, inhale right, and exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, and exhale left. And let's continue this. Let's continue this. We do this for 5 minutes. And again, the main reason for this breathing is to stabilize your left and right side of your brain. They're very important function of our day-to-day life. Our left side is a discipline, where we discerning power, discipline meaning all that judgment, all those powers are on the left side of your brain. And the right side is emotions. Without emotions, of course, we cannot have compassion, kindness, loving ability. So, art, teachers, motherly quality, all of those are values that are driven by the right side of your brain. Now, when you understand that why this Anulom Vilom alternate nostril breathing helps stabilizing, just think for a moment, please continue the breathing. Think for a moment that if you're using too much of the left side, discipline all the time, whether you're very disciplined with your kids, your family, your workforce, everyone's going to say, well, he's very disciplined, but he doesn't have the art of loving, compassion, kindness. Whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. That gender actually has no existence. It is just the left and right. And left is considered, when we say discipline, it is more male oriented and female oriented, the right side. So, absolutely, when we use both side, right and left, and when we balance that, that's when we say we are balanced from right and left and being stable. We're able to judge and decide and discern and have that humbleness, humility, compassion that we all need in today's world. Yeah. If you talk to somebody with love, they'll do anything for you. But if you say one unkind word, People will remember for the rest of their life. Forget about this life. They'll say, I will never forget that person for life after life. Wow, what a curse we give ourselves. Because when we don't forgive, when we don't let go, it is the curse that happens to me, not to anyone else. So, with that understanding, when I do the exercises or any action, any karma, with those elevated thoughts, you become karma yogi. You're connecting to the highest power, the source, supreme God, and your actions become elevated. Okay, and relax. So we just did 15 minutes of breathing, and it's wonderful. Everyone nowadays are saying if you're stressed, if you have depression, if you have any sort of anxiety, breathe and meditate. So this class is holistically taking approach of breathing, exercising, meditation, everything together, right thoughts to heal our mind, body, and soul. All right. So now we're going to just do some exercises. If you want to stand up, you can do so. If you want to sit down, that's also fine. It's up to you. Again, it is how you feel in here that will impact the body. Okay. So now let's go ahead and just shake your body as you're standing up, left and right, and just release any tension that you have, any heaviness, any stiffness, and just let it go. So you're shaking your arms, your hands, moving your head, and just letting go anything that's making you tight, making you heavy. So just release it and shake it off. Okay, wonderful. Hope you shook that off. And now let's take the arm and go ahead and give it a little hard hit and awaken the arm and give it the energy it needs. Okay, same thing on the other side. You can do this to your whole body. And relax. And again, shake it off. Let it go. Wonderful. Okay, now with your hands in your prayerful position, we're going to be aware that I, the soul, am using this body, and we're going to thank this body by putting your hands in this prayerful position. And as you inhale, bring your arms out. And feel those shoulder blades in the back coming together, and exhale in. Okay, inhale, bring them out, and then exhale back in. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale back in. Inhale. These are very light yogic stretches, but yet very powerful. People think I have to jump up and down, do some strenuous exercises to become fit. Fitness actually has to happen within. So that's why the emotional fitness will bring about that physical fitness. Inhale and relax. Wonderful. Now with your hands, interlock your fingers, place them on top of your head. Wonderful. And if you're standing, you're going to stand up on your toes, okay? Inhale and stretch your arms. Wonderful. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale. And feel that energy from your toes all the way up to your head, rising. Exhale down. Inhale. And feel that. And you can hold it for however many seconds you want. Exhale down, inhale, and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale. And they say when you smile, you get double the benefits. So it's very easy. When you're happy and you do anything, the benefits double. And exhale down. Wonderful. Okay. Now with your right arm, we're going to go ahead and take it on the other side. And if you're sitting, you can put the other arm on your shoulder. Okay. And feel that stretch. And exhale, come back in. Same thing on the other side. If you're standing, the other hand will just slide down your right hand as your left is stretching your left side. Okay, wonderful. Okay, inhale. Such a beautiful exercise. You can even feel that stretch on the left side. The whole thing right here. Actually, you can feel that stretch. Relax. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, left side. Beautiful. Okay. Hope everyone is doing good. Now we're going to do the embracing pose. Yeah, let's embrace everyone in this world. Inhale and look up. And exhale back in. Just visualize that I am the most healthy and happy person in the world. And exhale. I am so blessed. And exhale. Visualize that Supreme Father is with me. And I'm under his canopy of protection, and no negative energy or fear can come near me. Inhale. I'm so happy, and everyone is happy with me. Keep giving yourself lots of blessings. Because when you give yourself blessings, you get full of those blessings, and then you're able to give other people those blessings. Yeah? Now with your arms straight, and let's do the finger knuckles, okay? Just your finger knuckles we're bending, not the whole hand, just the knuckles, right? This is where the uric acid gets built up and we feel tightness. So if you're feeling tight and you have inflammation, of course the weather is changing, drinking aloe vera juice along with some warm water will help you a lot with inflammation. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. You can also take fresh aloe, take the gel out, and now with YouTube and everything, there are instructions on how to make fresh as well. Simple remedies that will help you bring back your health, wealth, and happiness. Now, straight arms and touch your hands to your shoulders. Exhale out. Inhale. Last week, I said I will talk a little bit about Ayurveda, eating habits, how it impacts our body. So, as we have seasons, those seasons also affect our body. Yeah? So, when it's fall now, it's likely that the cold and damp air wind is going to come. So vata, which is going to rise. So if the vata is high, as we say, air is high in you, then the symptoms of those are related to joint pains. Yeah, so people in winter will complain more of joint pain versus summer because vata is not there during that time. So vayu, which is air, gives joint related problems, gastric problems, indigestion, all of that, bloating, all of that. So eating something that is relax yourself. Okay, now go ahead and rotate your shoulders. So in winter time, of course, just as a common sense, if somebody tells you, would you like soup or you like an ice cream or you like something cold, we will say, well, soup sounds good because it's warm and it's cooked. Anything that is cooked during this time will help your digestion system much better. So with every season comes their fruits and their benefits. So with every season comes our emotional state of balance as well. Reverse. And if we understand the concept of what to do when the fall comes, because from summer to fall is the season where people get flu, allergies. So it's a fall. So you're actually falling during that period. Yeah, it's the right term as well. Okay, now go ahead and put your hands on your shoulders, elbows in, inhale and exhale. So if you don't take care, you will fall. So just very simple things. Yeah, Ayurveda is a big whole chapter, but just understanding what causes the illness imbalances in the body. And if I am the creator, and if I am safe, if I make right decisions, right choices, then I can save myself. Becoming your own doctor is much better than going out and making other people your doctors, right? Because even when you go see a doctor, they cannot treat you until you tell them what's wrong with you. So why not you become your own doctor every day? Talk to yourself and say, what are the symptoms? What have you been eating and drinking and thinking? It's not always the food that we eat, it's the environment, the energy of thoughts, the company that we're in affects our health as well. And relax. Wonderful. Now let's do the neck. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Up and exhale down. Inhale right, exhale, inhale left, right. Properly hydrating yourself will also help. So if you want to drink warm water or even hot stuff, this is the season to do it. Inhale, right? And let's do clockwise. Majority of the times, our body actually knows exactly what caused the imbalance. We know it. So certain food that you eat and you get any reaction, then you know this food is not soothing you. And then again, next time you have that and you have that same reaction. So then you know this food or even the thoughts are not right for you, Rivers, and you let it go. That's why they say controlling your five senses, they should be under your control, not under anyone else's control. And your thoughts, your actions, your behavior should also be under your control, not driven by anyone else. And relax. Okay, hopefully you're feeling good. This is just a subtle stretches, physical therapy exercises. It's the foundation. If you do these every day, you'll feel so good. Whether you're young child, middle-aged, young kid, anybody, old age, everybody can do this, okay? So now we're going to do our eyeballs. So just look straight and move your eyeballs up and down, up and down. Just continue with up and down. Inhale and exhale. Just moving your eyeballs, okay? These are the exercises for better vision, because now right and left, everything is technology based now. Yeah, even the classes now are Zoom. If your eyes are good, then you'll enjoy everything. Keeping those windows, the eyes clean. And let's do clockwise. Again, just moving your eyeballs, and you should feel the stretch, those muscles. And reverse. Okay, wonderful. Okay, with your left hand, go ahead and press the left side of your head. And then let's press the right side. And then let's press the middle. And interlock your fingers and behind. Simple stretches. Okay. And we just did the upper body exercise. Hopefully you're feeling good. If you're standing up, now you can sit down. We'll repeat some of the breathing exercises for 10 minutes, and then we'll again do the lower part body exercise. And then we'll end with meditation. And also, if you have any questions, we'll answer those at the end of the session. Okay? All right. So again, let's go ahead and sit down with your index finger and your thumb together, rested on your knees, and we'll do forceful exhalation for 5 minutes. Every second one, let's say you've never done this. You can do every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds. Slowly, your body will get used to it. The more you use anything, it gets used to it. So now changing from old habits to new habits, I have to create a new habit, right? So let's say if I'm doing this, I'm practicing, and I'm only doing once a week, then that much power I will gain. Then let's say I include this 2-3 times a week, and I do this, that much power you'll gain. And then I decide, I have strong determination power, I'm very disciplined. And I say I'm going to do this every single day. Imagine the power that you'll have. So the powers, the blessings, as we say, bless me to the elders, right? We say, give me your blessings, or Swamiji, give me your blessings. We go to idols and say, your blessings. So again, the blessings you have to do yourself. Their good wishes are always with you, but if you don't do anything, you cannot transform. You will not be blessed because you are not blessing yourself. Everyone's blessings are always with us, but we have to make sure that we bless ourselves so we can transform ourselves. The only way to do the transformation is by performing those actions. Just by saying, repeating any mantra, chanting is not going to bring those changes that we would like. Every day I tell myself that I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to get angry. But in practicality, something goes wrong, my anger is such that I cannot control. And I lose it every day. But again, I keep repeating, I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to get angry. So by saying those vibrations, I'm not going to get angry, it's good. But you have to show it in the practical life. Today, people say that I have heard everything, knowledge is beautiful, I've been doing all this, but I don't see it in the action. Yeah, the practical, people wants to see, are you practicing? Practicing meaning, are you an embodiment of that knowledge? If we are not embodiment of the knowledge that we imbibe, take it every day, then we are simply just keeping it and not using it. And what you don't use, you don't have to tell you, right? You lose it. Suppose you don't get up from the bed for a few days. You will be stiff. You haven't used those arms, your legs, your body, yeah, your organs. So they'll become weak. So anything you don't use becomes weak. And we know that. So the powers are within you. You just have to invoke them and bring it into practical life. Just like when we do fasting, we say, I'm not going to eat today, and we're very disciplined about that, aren't we? That I have made this oath that I'm never going to eat on Mondays, and that is my determination power. And people do for lifetimes. And if somebody asks them, how are you able to do that? They're like, oh, it's very easy. I've been doing it for so long. So how did that power come? It was within you. It wasn't outside. It wasn't by saying, I'm fasting, I'm fasting. You actually invoked that power and said that I'm not going to eat today. So by practicing and not eating, you actually brought that power. So same thing with anything. Those powers are within you. Just use them. Okay? All right. That was 5 minutes of Kapalbhati. And now we're going to do Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing for 5 minutes. So with your right hand, close the right side. Inhale through your left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Continue, please. As you're doing this breathing, have a very powerful seeds that you're going to plant today. And visualize yourself planting those seeds, that any weaknesses that you have from today onwards, one by one, just like battle, you're going to go ahead and win over. You're going to become victorious. You're going to become self-sovereign, master of your senses and your organs. Before you speak, you are the master, so be careful what you say. If a word you speak gives anybody else a sorrow, think about it. That's why they say, think twice before you speak. Because once it's out, you cannot take it back. So now the world needs peace, love, compassion, and kindness. So as we change ourselves, our weaknesses of being rude to people, or maybe being so abrupt, or not being kind to our own family, but very kind to other people that we meet. Let's change that. Let's become that kind to my family members first, whether they're your children, your husband, your loved ones, your siblings, your aunts and uncles. Start with those first, because it's very easy to be nice to other people, but it's very hard to be nice to those who you're around 24/7. We take that for granted, and that is where the watering actually needs. And they say charity begins at home, right? What does that mean? Do good deeds at home first. Because when you do that, it automatically vibrates to the universe, the energy. And when your home is happy, yeah, home is where happiness is. It is not the space, it is not how big it is. If you're loving and kind, even a small place can become heaven. So let's create those changes as we are breathing. The breathing becomes your meditation. Breathing becomes that awareness of the transformation that I need to bring. It is that transformation that we need in this world. People like to see actions. If they say the whole world is my family, then let's act and make everyone our family with no judging, no criticism, just nothing but compassion, kindness. Give, give, give. The more you give, the more you get. Okay, and relax. Let's go ahead and do Pranayama. So we're going to and close the ears. Index finger will go on your forehead and gently close your eyes with. Take a deep inhalation and we'll chant Om. We're going to do this for 3 times. If you're not sure, just watch me first and do the other 2 together. Wonderful. And do the exercises for the lower part of the body. So I'll just move the camera and then let's just move back a little bit. And again, get in the position that both of your feet, your legs are apart and straight. With your right hand, touch the left side and the opposite. Okay? Inhale and exhale. One thing to remember is if you have a back pain, do not move too much forward. And if you have hernia, do not do any exercises that is backward bending. Okay? Just those two precautions when you're doing the stretches. Inhale and exhale. You can go slow, fast, medium, whatever you want. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Now both feet together, forward and back. Just inhale and exhale. Okay. Again, coming back to eating, Ayurveda, Vata imbalance or Pitta imbalance or Kapha, Vat, Pitta, Kapha. These are the foundation that each body has and they're born with. So what to eat, it's all common sense. I tell people what you've been eating, if it suits you, continue that. Yeah. The only thing we have to stop is anything that is junk. Yeah. Something that, if you have habits of eating out every day or, not cooking for yourself, change that. If you have habit of eating white flour, change that to a good flour. And eating white sugar is not good. So adding jaggery is good for you. And, simple stuff. Oils, make sure they're not refined. Just make sure they're edible and they're unrefined. So just making a few changes will drastically improve your health, your mind. Yeah. Eating Himalayan salt. Yeah. So just changing a few things in your lifestyle, drinking water after 1 hour you eat, that will help digestion process. So some basic common sense, wiggle your toes. Okay, spread your legs, inhale and out, your toes in and out. Wonderful. Simple stretches, it stretches from your toes all the way to your hip region, so they're all connected, your nerves. So simple. Okay. Now tap your knees. And then go ahead and push your knees down. So you're locking your kneecaps. Just lock them and release. Lock and release. Okay. Just simple. And then now we're going to go ahead and interlock your fingers, go around your toes and back. It's a grinding asana. Inhale and exhale. Yeah. So it's a simple stretch. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Wonderful. And now, if you're able to, you can just bring both feet together, just hold them, and just butterfly. It's a very, very good exercise. If you're not able to do that, if you're sitting on the chair, sofa, just move your leg up and down, both of them, one at a time. Okay. So this is butterfly. This is a very good exercise. And just simply doing this will make your lower part of the body. And we just finished the whole upper and lower body exercise. Now, let's go ahead and do acupressure. So all our organs are in your hands and feet. So we're just going to clap as fast as we can, as much as you can, okay? Beautiful. Okay, go ahead and place them on your eyes and go around your whole body. Okay, now today I'm going to show you acupressure for back problems, okay? Now, since we're sitting, whether you're working from home or whatever you're doing, the back gets affected a lot because, it's work day from home. So you're doing work, 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 not realizing the posture. So, right in the both hands actually around your index finger, and if you go down, this is your spine. Yeah. So if you go around here, and if you press, that is your back point, pressure point. So if you have a back pain, just go ahead and do this for about 2 minutes. Okay. So if you can do that, again, you can hold it whichever way you feel comfortable, but just in that spine, that bone under inside. So you just have to press and you will notice that your back feels so much better. Same thing on the other side. So just go ahead and press for 2 minutes. Okay. And this is simply for the back. And if you know anybody who's suffering from the back, show them. And if they feel relief, then at least you know it's working. It's not my just words against, the pain. But if you have anybody who has back pain, have them try it. And it really does help. Okay. And then also another back pain is you take the ring finger and right in between the middle, you're going to go ahead and press down and up and just release that pressure, both sides. So just kind of, go like that. and that will also heal your back. So these are the pressure points for your back. Hope that helped. And again, if you have any questions about anything, you can reach out to me, or at the end of the class, I'll be able to answer. Okay? All right. Well, hopefully everyone is doing good. And now we're going to sit and do meditate for a few minutes. So get comfortable and make sure we're in alert state when we are doing meditation. Why meditate? It's not simply to become thoughtless. Yeah, that's one thing. But in meditation, it's a healing. Meditation means heal thyself, connect yourself to the highest power. Yoga meaning connection. Connection to who? Not to other beings, but to the source where we are all created from. So, remembering that source and having that light connected to our light, and that's how we charge ourselves. And we're able to transform ourselves. And that's why we call that spirituality, spirit within us uniting to that spirit that is beyond this world. Okay, so if you are ready, let's go ahead and sit down. I will do guided meditation, and you just have to listen, become alert, and just be in that. Okay, okay, all right. Let's take a few deep inhalation and exhalation as we relax this body. Now go ahead and start with your toes. Relax your toes. Slowly relax your ankles and relax your knees. Slowly relax your hip region. Keep relaxing. Now breathe slowly and comfortably. Bring the awareness that I, the soul, master of this body, is energizing with God's energy. Slowly go ahead and relax your lower back. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Go ahead and relax your arms, your fingers, your hands. Keep relaxing and keep breathing in rhythm. Slowly bring your attention to your neck region and relax. Relax your jaw muscles, your facial expressions. Make sure there are no wrinkles on your forehead. Just simply relax. And slowly, very slowly, bring your attention to the center of your forehead. Point of light, consciousness, awareness, whatever you want to call it. Bring that attention to the center and visualize yourself as a point of light. And that light as it uses the brain circuits to charge each and every cells of your body. I'm the creator of my destiny, and I use this brain to send the signals to make this body work. As I am the consciousness, the energy beyond form, I am Master Almighty, powerful, self-sovereign. Let's slowly detach yourself from this body and visualize that light coming out of this body. Just slowly follow that light going out, passing the sun, moon, stars, passing this earth into a field where it's formless, slowly approaching as you go higher and higher. You are now seeing lights, the source of light, all the vibrations of those light are so soothing. You're going closer and closer to the source. As you connect yourself to that source of light, the supreme source, the powerhouse. As you are receiving the power, this is what we call the energy beyond the physical, the energy that meets a source of energy, the source where I was created from. So you're connected to that energy, getting charged with peace and love. This is your Father, God. Just being close to that light is making your energy field so powerful with peace and love. As you're fully charged with that source, you slowly come down, passing the sun, moon, stars again, back to this earth, into this body. And as you are full of those energies of love and peace, let's
Let's go ahead and radiate that to each and every members of your family. Let's radiate those energy to my neighbors, my colleagues, my relatives. And slowly spread those vibrations of peace and love to everyone in this world. My brothers and sisters, everyone is my family. Let's radiate that to them. You're in that circle of energy where you are protected by God. You're protected by higher power. That all the anxiety, fear, stress is gone. And you're completely fearless. And as you perform your actions today, in every action, let me bring God's virtues, and let me make His virtues my virtues, His embodiments my embodiments. Let me become the Son who shows the Father. Become like Him and make this world peace. And slowly open your eyes and relax. Okay, wonderful. I hope you had a good meditation experience. And meditation is something, again, that heals your soul. So every day, just for a few minutes, connect to that source. Get that energy, the power that you need. We are all His children, so children cannot get inheritance from brothers and sisters. We can only get that from the Father. So let's connect ourselves to that divine energy and let us all become divine.